Hello, hello.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Hello, and welcome to another episode of News of the Weird. These stories are so weird. They'll make you wanna hide. They'll make you wanna run to your mommy. Who are our weirdos for this episode?
Yo, what up? It is,
Bill Barker.
Bill Barker, also known as Alex. Thank you.
My name's Taller Adam Sandler. No, yeah, that's about it. There's a taller version of Adam Sandler.
It's a good honor to be taller than Adam Sandler.
His comedies are legendary.
Many tall tales about Adam Sandler. This story is a bit of a ironic one, you know? There's a bit of irony in this
Love
one.
a little bit of irony.
It's Beyond Meat exec accused of biting man's nose outside a game. This is from AP News.
So what game was it?
Let's find out. But are y'all familiar with Beyond Meat?
Let's go in for audience knowledge.
Isn't it where the space cows exist?
Basically, Beyond Meat, it's this company that makes vegan products that, you know, imitates meat, but it is not.
So he gained a taste for human flesh. Okay.
Yeah.
It seems so. So the article says, Fayetteville, Arkansas, an executive of a vegan food products company has been charged with felony battery and making terroristic threat after a fracas outside a football game, which he's accused of biting a man's nose, officials said. Beyond Meat Chief Operations Officer Doug Ramsey has been accused of a road rage attack outside of Saturday's game between Arkansas Razorbacks and Missouri State Bears in Fayetteville, Arkansas, according to Fayetteville television station.
I'm gonna victim blame and say that the dude deserved it.
Why? Why is that?
Because he just did. If you're at a football game and you don't get your nose bitten off, like, bro, you got a vegetarian man most likely to bite your nose off.
Was there any response from the exec himself about? Okay.
They have not responded to messages from the station or the Associated Press, so they've given no comment.
Wow.
They've been totally quiet about this.
I think he first went like this, like, "Oh, got your nose," and then he went, fucking went for it.
Or maybe he did like a QuickTime event where he was like he was next to the
CEO
opposing driver, and then he jumps in his passenger seat and then jumps out of the window into the opposing person's car.
Okay.
And then in the fray of it all, in the mishmash of conflict and physical altercations, he just finds himself taking a big bite out of a soft,
chunky, oozy,
booger-filled nose.
Oh, so you have read the article. Okay.
So yeah, he saved his progress before he jumped too, which is fucking crazy.
That is...
What a safe scummer.
Exactly.
Vegans, man. Vegans.
Bro, it's always
Arkansas.
the vegans. They don't deserve rights.
And you don't get to hear a lot about Arkansas.
Quote me.
Yeah. Like Arkansas vegans? Like...
I thought they like went extinct like during the 1920 Depression.
Arkansas or vegan?
Both. Yeah.
You also have to think about it. So... This probably ended up being a situation where maybe because of road rage, they eventually found themselves pulled over to take a more personal stab at one another. You know, maybe exchange a few words outside the vehicle, mano y mano, right in front of one another. And you know what?
He said bacon's better.
And just went feral.
He probably said something about his mom.
Yeah.
And then...
So where'd you learn to drive like that? Your mom? Then he just like went full on Timmy Turner teeth chomping on that dude's fucking face. I bet he has it mounted on his wall too, saying, little bitch driver number 3.
It's this little nose.
Exactly. He probably got like as like a keychain to keep on.
I like how you said number 3, like he's done this
Of course he's done it before. He's a vegan. He owns a Beyond Meat company. He has 100% beaten someone before.
But how does he reconcile his veganism with biting noses?
He doesn't kill animals. That's why. Yeah.
But the nose is part of the human body. It is
meat. It
is meat. Yeah. It's maybe not a savory meat, but it's not even.
It's gristle.
Would it be
cartilage?
It's stringy.
It's cartilage.
It's like when the crab stuff, you know, like the cartilage in the crab. That's what it'd be like eating.
That's still not vegan.
Yeah.
Well, I think like he went little like factor reset mode during his little moral status of like assaulting his 3rd driver of the month, you know.
All right, to continue the article, this is what the police report says.
Oh, good. The
police report said the 53-year-old man attacked another man who tried to inch in front of him at a parking garage traffic lane and made contact with a wheel on Ramsey's sport utility vehicle.
Ooh.
Every word just gets better and better.
Hold up. The dude is 50. He's a grown-ass man, a 53-year-old vegan who, quote-unquote, got inched out. He has little dick syndrome. I'm calling it now.
He does.
Quote me. The dude has, like, little dick syndrome. He couldn't handle it in his raised whatever car he had. And, like, he had to step up. He had to show he couldn't be punked like that.
It's one of the fears that you have with becoming a successful older individual is that, like, once you make it big and you just, you know, you have passive income coming in, you have no worries, you get bored. And a lot of intrusive thoughts probably happen. So he probably just wanted to flex so hard because he finally was actually given a chance to do so. He felt something. He felt something that most... I don't even know what his income would be. Maybe he's a millionaire. I'm going to call him a millionaire because he's a CEO of a company.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, we all know Beyond Meat. Like,
he doesn't pay his workers.
Yeah, so he's probably really, and you know, I don't want to throw shade out there. I'm not going to assume with this guy. I don't want to put words in the mouth, but you know, just probably like, oh yeah, well, I get to show this guy that I'm the CEO of Beyond Meat, and I'm gonna.
He's got his
put
business
some
card.
meat to his meat.
He probably was getting his ass beat and like went.
Beyond Meat, more like Beat on Meat.
Ooh, beat meat.
That's funny.
So the article says a police officer responding to the reported disturbance arrived to find, quote, 2 males with bloody faces, unquote. The report states.
It was just a make-out session gone wrong.
Something like that.
The savages.
God, the cop must have thought for a second, like, oh, it's zombie apocalypse. Immediately, let me get my gun.
Jesus Christ. Okay, after speaking with Ramsey, the other man, and a witness, the officer determined that Ramsey had gotten out of his SUV, punched through the back windshield of the other car. The driver of the other vehicle said he emerged from his car and Ramsey pulled him close and started punching his body and bit the owner's nose, ripping the flesh from the tip of the nose.
This is some Gears of War execution style.
That is white privilege. You know you can afford the fine level of action.
Just in an adrenaline-filled rage, punches the back of a windshield, just gets glass shard into his knuckles,
like Wolverine
and starts
style.
beating this dude with the glass. Yeah, he's now Wolverine at this point. He's like, you know what? I'm going to embrace the wolf within and just bite.
He did all of this with vegan strength.
I bet he was a part of the wolf pack.
Dude, that's what it is. You know, he had suppressed desires of meat for so long. It filled him with rage. He probably wanted
He became an omnivore that day.
Yeah, he probably wanted some meat, you know, and it probably just
he had his
having to live a lifestyle and live up to a name and a company that he has started. He probably hasn't had meat in a long time, and it probably is, you know, making him stressed, making him angry. He's like, oh man, I want a real burger. I want some carne.
I want some pork flavored stuff. So he went to the human.
I mean, I'm not gonna hate on somebody going down that lifestyle. Yeah. There's plenty of reasons why people do it, and I've seen a lot of like great, you know, very fit, and not even just like frail, but like, you know, very muscle bounded people that come from a vegan background. There's nothing. There's really nothing wrong with it. You know, that being said, I think the one thing that I have an issue with it is I'm tired of products going like, oh, you know, it tastes just like chicken. No, it's not going to. It's not going to taste like chicken. Just say that it's a protein alternative. I know that that's not going to sound very appetizing, but it's also just it's also just blatantly wrong to just like be like, oh, it tastes just like eggs.
Just own it.
No, it's not going to taste like.
What if
like
you
eggs.
Just like make whatever you want? If you're already making a protein-based alternative, just make it taste like whatever you want, like blueberries, ice cream, like raspberries, something like whatever you want. Because like,
but crazy. That is absolutely crazy.
Well, what did you think of today's episode, guys?
Well, it gave me a new fear of Beyond Meat CEOs. You know, I can't wait for the new one.
Every time that I see a Corvette or something with like an old white-haired dude just kind of driving it, I'm gonna be scared. I'm gonna be scared because who knows what pent-up rage he has swelling within him.
So the guy does he just have like a hole there, or is it like the actual just the tip?
Yeah, it's the tip.
That's pussy, man. You should got him for the full nose. If you're gonna bite someone's nose,
I think it's. I mean, like right here, you know, at the tip of your nose, that is nothing but cartilage. You have the bridge, though.
Yeah, that's not easy to bite.
It's
just not it with the backside.
I mean, and you have to think that guy, like, it was probably like a very quick thing, and the guy probably reacted enough to get probably just the tip of his nose, like, kind of jumped back a little bit.
All right, well, thank you for tuning in to this podcast, News of the Weird. This has been
Reddit song goes on.
This has been Fisher.
Ooh, woo.
And this has been Alex.
And this has been Adam.
We appreciate you guys tuning in.
Thank you for tuning in again and paying for my bills.
Goodbye, everyone.
I have to go to work.
I gotta go marinate my steak more.